In town, here usually people comes to me after seeing one or two psychologists or one or two counselors. Okay, so usually those psychologists or those counselors might have followed a problem-oriented approaches, like CBT or something like that. So when I talk to the client regarding the goals of the therapy, they're like, no, I need to tell you my problem.
Yes.
So let me tell my problem. I said, okay, you tell me. So it happens to me every time when I see this uh, people from my town. They want to describe their problem a lot. I found all over India. I think people are not sophisticated regarding psychotherapy and regarding counseling, and they just think like I am going to tell my problem over there. So they describe their problem a lot, and when I start interrupting them, they will say I need to tell my problem first. So this is the problem I face over. So I do allow them to tell their problems, and I found it very different. Like I said them, okay, I will give you time to your problem. Let me ask you one question. Then I ask my goal forming question like, what's the change you're expecting, and what will be different in you after this session. So when they deliver their what their changes to be, or when they talk about their desired future, I think there is little more clarity for them to tell about their problem. They are not spreading, but they are coming to core issue of their problem. So, and I found it different when I allowed them to tell their problem in the first stance. They go in a very wide manner, but when I allowed them to describe their problem after asking what's the difference you are expecting, what's the change you need, what's your goal, when they talk after this, I think they are narrowing down their problem to core issue. I found it different in my clinical practice. So I usually nowadays I talk to them first, like tell me what you need, what's the change you are expecting, what will be different in you. So then I allow them to talk regarding their problems.
Okay. So that makes sort of frame the conversation in a bit, so you're moving towards something that they want, even when they discuss or describe, they need to describe their problem or their worries and so on. Okay, so that's beautiful. Yeah.
Problem. When people go to each counselors before they come to me, those counselors or those therapists might have asked them, you do this, you do that, don't do this, and do that. But I never say to any client, you do this, don't do this. So when they are about to leave my clinic, they ask, sir, what to do now? What should I do? So sometimes I ask them to you do some physical exercise, you do something different what you're actually doing. I ask them, what time you sleep actually? Then they say you sleep in this time. Okay, you do something different on your sleep. I used to ask them what you take, you eat something before you sleep. And they say, yeah, you try something, eating a little earlier. Like I rarely say you follow the sleep hygiene, but I indirectly ask them to do that. So they are very happy, and it seems they are much more having much more change than not saying suggestions. I mean, they're having a change in a better way, and than when I don't say anything like.
So you give some exercise that maybe is a little bit easy, but they need to get something from you, and then a lot of other stuff happens also that follow from the solution-focused talk. And okay, so that's clever.
When we okay, yeah. So because